welcome Penelope and Miller. Very nice. You look lovely. Very pretty dress. Oh, I like this little cup thing at the end here. This is kind of keep the water out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of, there's difficulty eating, though. It's sort of Morticia-like, though.
Oh, no, that's a nice little touch, though. It's very pretty.
Thank you.
And especially after looking at Bradshaw, you look great. even that much more. Now, this has been a tough week for everybody. Were you in town? I keep asking people these earthquake questions, but it's interesting to me. Were you here?
Yes, I was here. I was supposed to go to New York, actually, the day of the earthquake, and luckily didn't, or no, unfortunately didn't get out early enough. But yeah, 4:30 in the morning, I was awakened by a big, huge jolt, and I was by myself in my house, and I live at the beach, and so it's not like a normal neighborhood where there's, you know, people out in their lawns with their animals. You know, I'm sort of by myself, stranded with just the ocean and the sand. So it was really frightening, the thought of getting stranded. So I stood in the door frame, which is what you're supposed to do, and I'm yelling as if someone's going to hear me. So I hear noises outside, and I grab my flashlight and I run out to the balcony, and I'm like, hello, hello. And then one of my neighbors hears my name, and he says, Penny, is that you? And I said, yeah. He says, you want me to come get you? And so I threw on a pair of slippers and a robe and ran outside because my house was in a shambles. And I felt like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz, like my house was going to get sort of lifted all the way up to Oz. And it was so scary. So I ran outside and, you know, thinking everybody else would be in the same condition as me in my night clothes. And everyone else was dressed.
All dressed?
Yeah. I mean,
partying.
I thought all of a sudden, like, they knew, and they were drinking beers. And I was in my fluffy slippers and my robe, and I'm sitting there with my hair all, you know, no makeup, I'm like completely frazzled, and everyone's like, hey, want some cognac? And portable phones, and, you know, just hanging out on the beach, like they said quake party, 4:30 in the morning or something. It was the weirdest thing. I thought, this is so bizarre. It's like, how did they even find their closets, you know?
Right, to get dressed.
Yeah, so it was really frightening, but then I thought, well, should I go to New York? Should I clean up my house? And maybe I should stay in L.A. And then I thought, am I crazy? If I can get out, get the heck out. So
yeah, so
I left. I went to New York. So
let me back up. So you're in the door frame. Then you said you went put on your robe and your slippers.
Once the shaking.
Yeah, but what did you have on when you were in the door frame?
Oh, well, I hate to disappoint you, Jay, but I wasn't naked. And although I have. Sorry.
You have like those flannel ones with the flap?
Yeah, I had a flannel nightie on.
Was the flap open in the back?
Cold. See?
Well, I don't know. I'm just adding. These are the kind of things people want to know, especially Terry. Look at his eyes bugging out. And you just had a birthday? I should wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's a milestone. I turned 30, so.
Oh, that's great. That's a good. There you go. There you go. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Oh, no, actually, I welcomed it because I was sort of ready to be done with my 20s. So,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people get that thing of, oh, I'm getting older, and oh, 30, oh, I'm so old. But I look forward to the future.
Look forward to the future.
Look forward to the future.
It's one of those acting school things they teach you. I guess this would be the past, really, going on. I don't want to look back to my 20s. I'm looking forward to the 30s.
Yes, you could get a job somewhere.
Yeah. Now, the last time we were here, we called your dad on the air because I should explain that Carlito's Way had a nude scene. It was very tastefully done.
Tasteful, subtle.
But your dad didn't want to see the movie. And I called him on the air, but your dad did not know that he was on the air when we called him?
No, he was in Texas visiting his relatives.
We were having a barbecue. I had him over.
Yeah. Remember Troy Aikman was on the show, and I kept calling him Todd Acorn. Right. But my dad's a huge Dallas Cowboy fan, and he loves the Cowboys, and he's from Texas, my dad. So he was in Texas, and we called him, and he was at his relative's house, and had no idea he was on the air. And you were trying to convince him to go see the movie, but you didn't do the job.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, he won't see the movie. He doesn't want to see young little girl who's not so young anymore.
Yeah.
In the nude. So.
Oh. Well, I have to disagree with him there. Hey, Dad, if you're watching, it's great. No, stop. You gotta come to it. No, stop. No, it was very tastefully done.
But see, the thing is, there's more to the part than just that one scene.
Right.
You know,
right.
there was. Well,
The
I mean,
backstory.
I was nominated for.
That's what you nominated for a Golden Globe.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know. No, I think you did a nice job.
Thank you. And I don't think they nominated me because.
No, you're fine now. I wouldn't be surprised if you get an Academy Award nomination too.
God love you.
No, that. Want to show that clip?
Nice.
We'll show you just to show that
this is a dramatic scene.
a fine acting job. Carlito's Way. Let's take a look. Penelope Ann Miller, Al Pacino.
I gotta do just this one thing, and then I'm out. I owe Dave.
You don't know I'm... You think you do, Charlie? That's the problem with you. That's why nobody like you gets out, no matter what they say.
You're not listening to me, girl.
Because everything you learned in the neighborhood, every instinct you've got won't do anything but get you killed.
What are you talking about? How do you know what I learned in my neighborhood? You're just stupid what you say.
I know how this dream ends, Charlie. It isn't in paradise. It ends with me carrying you into an emergency room at 3 o'clock in the morning. And standing there, crying like an idiot. While your shirt smelled with blood and you die.